Come get me, you dwarven borgs.
I'm checking their movement rate.
Get it. Come out and get into the line of fire. Emphasis on the line.
Things that look like less aquatic versions of the captive that you made. The captive and friend?
Friend.
Are we going to kill these things?
2 moves.
These ones, yeah. Save the hearts. XP!
Okay, they kind of run up and they're reaching up. They're reaching up basically towards Cog. They triple move in. Do you have reach?
Arms.
Amadeus does.
So I think you get. Well, you're
Even for AO, I have 15 for each.
okay. So Cog, you get 1 AO on each of them.
Let's do this.
Because they're all running up towards you, and you just start spindling your arms out. Because Amadeus is over and he's up, there's a bit of a lip, so they actually have cover from Amadeus. Yeah. But they're all like reaching up, and their tongues are snapping at you. And
oh, it's gonna be great. It's gonna be greatness right here. It's Left for Dead, and there's smokers.
Yeah. Oh yeah, now I remember, dude. Yeah. When you said that, I was like, okay.
Look at that pun.
It's kind of likable in a way, you know? Yeah. It's got character.
42, 31, 41.
All hits. No DR. Give me some damage.
All right. Sneak attack?
Nope.
Just a regular smack, crackle, and pop.
The bells are going up and down, and your mechanical knees are just keeping up with it.
2d8.
The gouting flamethrower that was the beholder. Yeah, this beholder was just fucking blow away things with fire. It was just fire. Maybe they disintegrate for fun and then more fire.
39, 38, 35.
39.
38, 35.
Cog does a lot of damage.
Yeah. I rolled well.
Okay.
No, you do a lot of damage.
Hey, Widget.
Get that bard song coming.
You can hear all sorts of howling.
Okay, bard song will come up this round. Yeah, as the undead swarm us.
Widget is going to fly across, and sort of just hang out up here, blowing up. And
okay.
He's going to ready to hit a thing and potentially take AOs if there's another sort of like mobby swarmy thing, but he's going to stay visible.
There is some graffiti on the wall. Looks like a bunch of graffiti on the wall. We're going to call this graffiti wall.
Okay. He also, this round, he starts the whirligig. I guess.
And you can't help but notice there's one bit of graffiti that just sort of stands out, even though it's been like carved with a bunch of other graffiti that says Barnabus was here.
Barnabus. I'm supposed to know that name.
Yeah. Don't I?
No.
I don't recognize it. It's a god from
knowledge religion?
Well, who's doing that?
Widget.
On his turn?
So I've got extra action, so
okay, sure.
Like that's in my brain is like, is that a character? Like 15. Hero.
Barnabus is is like a trickster god of the halflings.
Sounds not too bad. It could be worse. Could be better than paladin bricks.
Okay, Widget.
Monsieur does not approve of this graffiti.
Some note attached to it that you can't
Stamp.
Yep. Apparently that triggered like eons of people going and scratching their name who was here, but there's like all sorts of graffiti and symbols and people who have used the forge. This suggests that the forge is busier than the normal foot traffic to this place.
Yeah, people don't walk here. There's a way to get here that's not by walking.
Yeah. So that was Widget going, random briars. Cog?
Yeah, let's open up on these guys.
Oh, yeah, it's just your turn. They wandered into...
Are they
The favorite
mindless?
tactic in Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous is, no, we stand here and let them come to us.
Yes, and that is
And it's like, and then we step in 5 feet and do our full round attack.
Yeah.
Because they're dumb. Oh, shit, archers. Okay, we'll go to them.
D&D is optimized through not charging.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's very rare when charging is actually the most optimal thing.
Teleporting right behind
So,
you.
Cog, as you're going up and down, these things are trying to reach at you, and they just...
Are they mindless?
No.
Okay.
They're just trying to get you. It's just...
When is Barnabus coming?
Barnabus at the end of the round.
He did. We took care of the beholders, so he didn't put up.
Okay. Can I reach any of the
This
cells?
floating thing is close enough. So is this one. Oh, sorry, and this one. All three of them. They haven't gone yet. They're going to go at...
Okay, sorry, I'm gonna
Right before Barnabas.
have to deal with these creatures first because they look like they're more dangerous. I could be wrong.
Do whatever, man.
Okay. They're like little floating targets.
Yeah. They're,
With
if
like
they move,
30 hit points.
if they move away, I'll get to hit them.
They are scattering. Like, as you guys have created a bunch of violence, they're scattering, but
I
they're
can reach through.
laughing and moving around and hair on fire.
So those three, if they move, I can smack them. Good. Now my reach is 15 feet for AOs.
Yep.
They're all in reach for AOs.
10.
They're at
Yeah,
15.
even that guy, even the guy farthest away. took a lot.
Those are all 15 feet if they're at the same level.
Mhm.
Okay. 22. 36, 35.
Yeah, you hit the little things.
No, I'm hitting the
Oh, the morks?
this-
Okay.
yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Slapping them.
Two.
Slapping them. He's slapping them.
Yeah, they've got like 120 hit points apiece. They're still... They're pretty beefy.
28 and 28.
Both also hit.
Okay.
What's your base acrobatics check? What's your base acrobatics?
4 million? 40.
4. Okay, so yeah, you have no problem riding up and down on this thing. As it's
Sorry, no. Sorry, it's 28. It's 28.
still okay.
Big difference there. I was
Yeah.
going to say, how'd you get
Yeah,
40?
you still are able to use this as a stable ground to attack.
And then another hit because still have it. 30.
Hit.
So 5 hits. Okay. I'll do one by one until we go through the. One by one.
So this one has 80 hit points left.
39.
Okay,
32.
not enough.
39.
You put it down
38.
on the next one. So 76
And then 31.
is 97. It's still up.
This is cool. They're very tough.
It dies. It doesn't seem to happen to it. Ghouls en masse begin to run up the stairs.
Force, please. That was cool.
Let's zoom in. Zoom in these.
Okay.
Oh my.
Now, these ghouls are terrifying to behold, and their paralytic powers are 30-foot radiuses around them. And I'm going to warn you, they seem very twitchy to lash out at any flesh and look very deadly.
He's just not going to take the. He's just going to. Wait a second. Yeah. He's not going to attack them.
Okay.
If you don't have freedom movement,
So-
GTFO.
Let's see how far out 30 feet goes from that front rank.
I think it hits everybody. Except for Barnabus.
Okay, so that back group does not need to make any saves. So Cog, when they end their movement here, you need to make
Freedom of movement.
Freedom of movement just makes you immune to paralysis?
Yeah.
Or does it?
I'm checking.
Okay.
So freedom of movement. So I believe
Knock on wood.
it makes you do effects that cause paralysis, but okay. So this spell enables you or the creature you touch to move and attack normally for the duration of the spell, even under the influence of magic that usually impedes movement, such as paralysis, slow fog, and web. And paralysis they don't italicize paralysis. No. There they say the influence of magic that impedes movement. And they use paralysis as a thing, and I believe paralysis is also a spell.
Okay. But you could be paralyzed, and if the freedom of movement goes away, you're paralyzed again.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So you still need to make
Let's do the
saves.
saves.
Okay.
Yeah.
So let's start with Amadeus. He's furthest away.
All
So
right.
Amadeus has
Paralysis is not a spell. Paralysis is
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 mythic ghouls within 30 feet of him.
Oh my god.
So you need to make 10 DC
Mythic ghouls? We need the day
17 will
boys.
saves.
They draw parts.
How many? 10?
10 DC 17 will saves.
Okay, so don't roll one.
They're all expending 1 mythic point to make it, instead of staggered, paralyzed.
Maybe CRs and trials and points of I don't think they're.
Yeah.
Oh, duh. That's the,
So you rolled 1. Good.
so one's good. So the other 9. Try and get this right this time. There we go. There's a 1 in there. It's paralyzed. Two ones.
Okay.
We have freedom of movement.
He doesn't have freedom of movement.
No, only the casters and the people who can make it themselves got it. It's an expensive spell.
We didn't know there'd be things that paralyzed. We were worried about things that were grabby.
We weren't
worried about Amadeus being grabbed.
It's like you grabbed up a day. Congratulations, you're dead now. It's like.
Okay, so the rounds don't stack, so you're paralyzed for 2 rounds.
Okay.
And you do have freedom of movement up? No, okay.
Paralyzed.
We never.
Okay.
He wasn't important.
No, as in he wants to be in the
He
grapple.
wants to be in the grapple.
Yep.
He might have a hard time balancing on his thingy now.
Yep. All right, Cog, you are within 30 feet of. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 of them. $10?
10? Sorry,
Yep.
what is it? It's a fort save?
Will saves.
Will saves.
Will.
So this is what kind of effect?
Paralysis. It's also kind of a weird fear effect.
Good Hope adds to this. What's the DC?
17.
17.
Oh, okay. And you said 10?
Yep.
Okay.
They all cry out, and there's a horrible sound.
Ones would fail. Okay, he's fine.
No ones. All right. Slake is within reach of 2 of them when they let off this horrible effect. I don't know if Slake can be paralyzed. Let me check. He's immune to paralysis.
Well, I'll be freaking out for him.
All
Widget, you're within 30 feet of.
All of them.
Yeah, not all of them in the back here do it. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 of them.
12, number 1d20, it's DC 17?
Yep.
Just 20.
It's 30 feet.
I'm okay. I also have freedom of movement, but I'm okay even if it goes away.
Okay.
Don't dispel me, bro.
Oh,
Right.
did the 3 that were in front of Cog, they weren't doing the 3 that charged at him?
Those are more
Yep.
creature.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so that's 2 moves, a swift, and they've got 1 more move. Well, I guess their swift is the move, so they all like a horrible aura can be flowing out from them.
Amadeus might have something. I've never had to use it before.
I have a potion for you. I'll feed you a potion.
Amadeus, I actually accidentally
Okay,
counted the
Amadeus,
mark. Give me a second.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There was only 8 of them, so it's only that first one that you failed.
Okay,
That first one.
good. Because he's got a power called Break Free. If Tori fails a save against an effect that causes him to become entangled, paralyzed, slow, or staggering, they spend 1 key point as an immediate action to attempt a new save.
So spend the key point, make me save. Because these mythic ghouls, coup de grace is standard actions.
Oh, coup de grace rightly. I made my save.
Okay, so Amadeus is like, no. You know how bad it is to be helpless in combat. These things look like they're ready to tear you guys apart. Okay, those were my mythic ghouls. Well, not mine, the dungeon gnomes. Kind of. It's more like the gluttonous. Gluttonous. The hungry swimmer. He's gonna come over to watch. So you guys were fighting last round. He's moved over. Start to climb. He's gonna look. See.
Where's the laser sound? There should be the eye laser.
Yeah. Where's the disco music?
Here to hunt and behold. Oh.
Where's the disco music? Sonny.
So Sonny, hey, look, I got this spell running, and it's meant for this situation explicitly. So Sonny is going to basically slide here under the cannon, and he's going to put a 60-foot line of light down this hall.
Nice.
So
you're gonna get all the morgues and a good number of the ghouls.
yeah, so it's
Did the skulls get to move at all or not?
Well, you surprise them and they go at 10.
So that would be the template.
Okay.
All right. So I will.
It's a line.
It's a line. It's like rays, but they're lines. They're not rays.
Okay.
So each creature in the beam is blinded permanently and takes 46 points of damage, unless they are an undead, ooze, slime, or mold, or fungi, in which case they take 1d6 points per caster level, maximum 20. If they're specifically harmed by bright light, they die if they fail their save.
Okay.
I don't think they're that type of undead.
Nope.
That being said, though, I don't know. I wonder if they're immune to blindness, because a bunch of blind ghouls is a lot easier to deal with. So, it is 13th caster level, 41 damage, reflex save for half.
Okay, let's do the morgues first.
Yep.
So 41. I'll do the damage.
31 and 30.
The DC of this is 26.
Okay, so they take 20 and 20 and they're not blind.
20 not blind.
17. I did the guy on the left. 75. I did the guy on the right. Okay.
No, I got them already.
All right.
I'm 20 hit points back.
117 and 75.
And then
That's too much. 55 and 97. Go back.
Oh, okay.
All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 mythic ghouls.
now, are they have a bunch of powers that are really cool, but are they like base tough creatures still?
No, they're squish. So
I am going to show my dominance over the
If-
eye of the Druid of
if they
Volcanic.
fail their saves, then they die, and their reflex saves are +4.
Okay, DC 20.
So D20s. In the same way you guys were
Yeah.
saving with failing on ones. Not a single 20 in there. There's just ash, and then
You just blow them all away?
yeah,
Yeah.
just
Well, the ones.
and then some of them actually drop. Not all of them, but some of them actually drop these squishy blackened hearts that just kind of crusted and fell down.
Save those!
XP!
There's just so much detritus now. You can count the hearts later, but
Watch where you're whipping that shit,
yeah.
old man.
I don't know how many hit points they had, but goddamn, they were scary.
Oh yeah, paralyzed auras
Yeah.
And murderous expertise.
That's
Coup de grace.
what you call it.
So the power is called coup de grace and standard action. I'm like, cool. They go for the nads. All right. That was Sunny. Eamon.
Amen.
Just a ridiculous amount of violence in such a short period of time.
He's gonna stay where he is because he's not sure what the fire things do.
The skull things haven't done anything yet.
Well, it's not their turn in
I
initiative.
know, but it's like they've been floating around going, what the fuck?
Eamon's waiting to defend against them. He doesn't know what they do.
Yep.
And besides that, most of the enemies just exploded. It's like, I'm not getting in there. What the hell?
I am the druid of Volcanica.
Okay, Eamon's just readying to attack. Or
Yeah, ready to attack.
Amadeus, who's not paralyzed.
Is going to wail on ghouls.
Or the morgues.
Morgue, sorry, yes.
Yeah, these things are all just ash.
I bladed the whatever vampires from Blade.
Yeah.
35. AC 41.
Yep.
And this is last attack plus haste attack. 38 and 30.
All hits.
Alright, so. So 47 damage, 46 damage, 47 damage, and 35 damage. I did them individually because they'll start at the far one.
Okay, so that destroys that one, and then the remaining damage destroys the one in front of
Hey, boy.
5 monk power. Do the other ghouls keep coming forward?
you. They may have paused a bit.
They went, I'm not that hungry now. You know what I ate this morning?
Slake rides up the wheel.
I missed the fight again. We're letting him kill the skulls. Can I go kill the flying skull?
Cog points the hallway. The hallway.
Okay, so
Plenty more.
Here you are. He's gonna punch a ghoul.
Overrun the 4 of them.
He didn't enter his stance. He wouldn't be able to get over there. So he's just he finds the foe and slugs one.
Stop dying so easily. Where's the Brickhammer?
Yeah, he's raging, power attacking with Bard's Song. No, yeah, there is Bard's. No Bard's Song or the Bard's Song?
No parts.
Bard went, no problem. And then an army of ghouls showed up. Ooh.
AC 42, so his slam does 1d6 plus 42. So he basically destroys one per punch. Because Mythic Power Attack gave him a little damage boost. Thogram. There's only 3 left over here, and a dirty hallway.
All right.
Keep an eye out for a glutton or something. There's like a caster one.
So he's going to take an action.
Directionally, where did that sound compared to where I was?
Kind of down
He's
that way.
starting to.
Hopefully he doesn't see me behind the cannon.
He's starting. I don't know how long it will take for him to reload his cannon on his own. When I have helpers, it takes no time. He's going to reload the rifle.
Okay,
Vital strike one of the skulls.
sure. Because their turn's in a moment.
So he reloads. His fire. 30 touch.
Yep.
3d12.
There's an injured one.
No, aim for a fresh one.
Okay.
3d12 plus 13. 29. Fuck!
Okay.
There's
Guts
two
of
with
flame
one hit
coming
point
out of
each.
one. Yeah.
Yeah, that
Yep.
sucks. Okay, somebody with a friggin' magic missile.
No, we're gonna send ourselves to another plane or something.
Agony is going to fly over to help Slake. And we'll attack 3 times, I guess.
He's hasted. He moves hasted. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, there's only one there. He probably downs it if he hits. So
I'm gonna breathe fire on him.
hits. He destroys one of the dwarven ghouls with his polearm. The glutton.
Come out, wherever you are.
Oh!
Floating down the highway. Floating down the hallway.
Oh God! Oh shit! These I'm gonna put Sonny's head with Sonny's body.
Thogram's ears is coming
It's
down
just
behind him.
really bloated,
He
naked.
turns.
It's so bloated that any sort of sexual organ is kind of underneath all the folds, but it's got claw marks where it looks like they're like moving snakes of intestines in this bloated gut. Even its belly button has a little mouth on it with teeth, kind of. For those that can see, those that can see invisible, it has it has around 2 of its kind of folds, a couple of holy symbols that its neck is too fat to actually wear the holy symbols, so it just kind of pulled some of its flesh through the string and let it go back, and you can see a couple of symbols of what look like Ludicr and Deep Dwera.
Okay.
Like it's wearing it as a couple of profane nipple rings almost kind of thing. It does have a spell components pouch that's just sort of jammed into one fold in the side, and it's got long claws and a long tongue, and it's some sort of ghoulish, horrible thing. And it's just floating. It doesn't look like it walk. It's floating out towards all of you. So that's its one move to move out there. Let's just see if it's close enough.
Barnabus, just spell magic on that thing.
Okay, so it then channels negative energy, quickened, and then quickened channels negative energy.
Oh, did not enjoy that one.
Oh, this is unfortunate. Oh, Sonny's under the cannon going. Oh no, we did not prepare for that one.
Anybody have Cog's Death Ward? Stop this.
Nope. Brennos, I think, has one in his system still.
Like your
I'm gonna
late
double
potion?
check. Well, I don't think I've got.
Brennos has one.
Yeah, immediate action. Use it. There you go. You're safe.
Well, I can also just take no damage from it if I save.
All right, so the DC of this effect is
4th save, right?
25.
That's a will save.
It is will save.
Oh, okay.
Well, there are 2 of them.
Okay.
25?
Yep.
Yeah.
And Sonny's just out of the reach.
That's gonna suck. How far away from me from Cog? There's no bards on?
It doesn't hit Cog. Look at the black aura.
No. Cog's cloak.
30 feet.
Oh, okay. You failed one.
Brennos will
Rolled
let
a
the
one.
yeah, so he rolled a 1 on 1, so he'll have the immediate action Death Ward
Okay.
go.
So 1, 12.
Okay, the damage is
14.
34 and 31.
Okay, so 17.
Yeah, that's like eat 60 damage,
So
boys.
how much was the first one, sorry? 20,
34 and 31.
34. So 34 and 15. 49.
Does it stay invisible?
Nope.
Okay.
Hello. How you doing, buddy? Big chunk of
And then somehow it got a move action for free, so it as its last action out of its 3 somehow.
Yeah.
You know, similar to Brennos' ability, that sort of thing. Maybe it's got its own little item
buff.
on. It is going to concentrate his. Let me just look at.
There was a skull hidden underneath Thogram. I moved it.
Oh, charisma based.
Is it aim and name?
That's pretty damn good. Plus his hit dice.
Paralysis DC is a billion.
His paralysis is going to be a billion. Yeah.
Roll 20. One of those sorts of.
No, well, no, it's not going to be that bad, but 20.
Just the whole like, I stopped raging. It seems like I wish I didn't stop.
Yeah.
I wish I just kept being mad. Don't sneeze.
Okay, in the same aura, it lets loose its paralytic aura. The one thing that's different about this paralysis than actually being touched is that it's a fear-based effect, so you can add like your bravery and that sort of thing. The DC of this guy's paralytic aura, however, is 9.
9?
No.
Done.
26.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, so Eamon.
I get 26.
Nice.
I got 26 as well. For Eamon, Barnabus.
Modron is doing the waste not, want not with the rolls. apparently.
33.
Woo! Made it.
Okay.
We got the freedom of movement up anyway, but still.
I don't want to see what happens.
No, when it
Welcome to my domain.
Oh, yes, call out to him. This is my domain now, Amadeus.
You bearded one.
Glenus of the Morning Sun. All the Morning Sun.
We will hang you upside down for a week, and we'll see who you pray to.
I am far more kind. I'll simply eviscerate you.
You can try. There's all sorts of like gunk stuck in his teeth. It stinks really bad if you have not life bubble up. All right, the fire spirits.
Hey, buddies.
They all start to scorching ray.
Oh, fuck.
And they're not good at using their magic. Let the chaos reign. The beholder with his anti-magic cone may have kind of kept the
Idiocy at a minimum.
kept the
Wild
wild
magic
magic at bay when he kind of scanned around. There might have been a few rounds or like a dispel magic.
Yep.
But he's not here to control things anymore, and all these things start going and fire and fireworks, and let's see how many wild surges they can pop off here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 are attempting to cast their spells.
Did any of them move close to Cobb? Or away from Cobb?
5 foot step, 5 foot step, 5 foot step.
They'll 5 foot step away.
Can still reach him.
You can reach one of them still, and get an AOO as it's trying to cast a spell.
23.
You hit, and it explodes because it only has 1 hit point left. So only 9 of them. You kept one surge from happening.
Hey, that could have been the one that sent us to the elemental plane of path. Who knows?
All right, and they're casting second level spells, and their caster levels are 6. So the DC is 15 plus 2 is 17. Fail, fail, make it, fail, fail, make it, fail, fail, make it. So 3 of them make it.
So 6 wild surges.
Yep. So the 3 that make it are firing a beam at Cog, firing a beam at Amadeus, and firing a beam at Sunny.
Sunny is too far away.
Touch, or they're trying to hit?
This is touch ACs. Yeah.
Okay.
In that order. Cog, Amadeus, Sunny.
Okay.
Oh. I'm being shot at.
Yeah, some of them actually succeeded in casting their scorching rays. So.
Amazingly.
What's the
Cog AC, touch AC 12. Amadeus, touch AC 26.
Nope.
Sunny, touch AC 26.
I think someone just got shot.
Okay, so you got hit by fire for 14 damage.
Really get good. Yeah.
Oh, just that spell you decided to put up at the last second?
Well, I was like,
yeah,
oh,
yeah, okay.
Basically going from a furnace thing full of fire stuff.
All right, now there are 6 surges that go off. Let's see what tables we roll on. Okay, so let me do.
This is such terrible potential.
I know. Oh, a tear into the ultra. Friggin'
So 5, the spell rebounds on the caster. Okay, they're immune to their own fire spell, so.
big deal a little bit up there. They're trying to get that.
The other one got it rebounded on him too. Let's see. I don't think there's one of them that's injured. So if I roll a D, if I roll 1, no, they. Okay, and then the 62 is spell functions normally. So, Eamon, touch AC 14.
Misses.
Okay, now those were on the main chart. Now the ones that are off on other charts. The 2 of those. So for a brief moment, there's a bunch of scorching rays that are bouncing all over the place. Some of them are rebounding and hitting them. Some of them are trying to hit you. Sunny gets hit, but his abjuration keeps him safe. Okay, Brennos, you are covered in fairy fire.
Can't be fucking kidding me. Witness me! He will spew one of the vile words to Ludicr. Like, this is my temple. I'm the guardian priest. This is mine.
Okay,
Mine now.
it's like
piss off the bottom.
one of the vile things is on the 10th day the dwarf shall rest because he is a god of toil. There is no rest day.
We rest on the 10th. Witness.
All right.
First me put my feet up.
Thulgrim, you get the surface thoughts of one of the fire skulls that tried to like blast you with the spell, and these things have absolutely gone nuts. It was like they were pent up for so long under the control of the beholder that they're now just like gone completely.
By nature.
Yeah,
They're forced.
they've gone completely batshit. And they want to cut off all of your heads and set them ablaze.
My head's already on fire.
There's not much you can learn from these little things. The beholder was their master, and then that was 2 on that chart, and then there's 1 on a special chart.
turned into an angel?
It's be an adventure.
Okay, give me 1 more D100. Okay. Somebody?
18.
I have to be tired all the next round. It's a whole round. It is.
Yeah, get over it.
Okay, so we've this group, or this group? So 1d3.
Fun is happening.
All right. So Sunny, Thogram, Aemon, Brennos, and Barnabas no longer have the benefit of the haste spell, which is counteract from the slow effect that just kind of burst in.
Okay. All right, good. So they're still here. That's good. Still on the same plane. Right on.
All right. So that was a little bit of fireworks. You guys were okay. It was a little tense there for a second.
The thing is, we don't have the energy to focus on those things, so it's gonna have to get it around.
Barnabas, you're the last to go in the first round.
Barnabas is going to
Make space.
Create some space between him and that thing.
It licks its lips as you go running away.
Yeah.
Are you hopping down or are you flying?
He's
You're
flying.
Okay.
He's over.
Yeah.
Amadeus is definitely close enough. It's such thing. And he's going to cast. I'm not going to do this to Brennos because he's tired. He's going to cast Telekinetic Charge on Amadeus. Yep.
How far does Amadeus go?
Right up to him.
Okay, so.
And at the end of this charge, Amadeus is going to grapple him.
You can grapple on charges?
Yep.
With Totori Monk, I'm guessing?
No, actually, it's with his constable archetype for
Fighter?
Cavalier.
A cavalier? Okay. Come to me.
Do spell-like abilities have thingy problem?
Yep.
For domain
Oh.
powers.
SPs do.
Oh, I got to roll for my spell.
Yes. Spell magic for the spell first.
Yep.
So you moved and cast.
And cast.
So this is a full-on
Full on percentile.
percentile.
Oh.
Launch Amadeus and random target.
36.
Nothing happens. The spell does not function. Any material components are used up. The spell or spell slot is used up, and the charges or uses from the item or spell ability are used up.
Get him! Like you see my friend. Never mind.
But you are away from
Get to
me.
you.
Brennos. It's all glittery from the fairy fire.
He's on his last round of fatigue from his one round of rage. I catch the Dwarven Thrower. I bane against undead.
Shiny.
Oh, these things are undead. I should be doing a ton more
I
damage.
shall crush your skull open like shellfish with that hammer.
Plus 2 to hit, plus 2 to damage. Plus 2d6.
Plus 2d6.
And I will. I guess I'm gonna. I'm just wondering if there's a thing I can do.
It's licking its lips, looking at you, thinking about how you're going to taste.
I'm going to chuck the Dwarven Thrower at it.
For you.
I want to see how hard it is to hit. We have Bard's on now, right?
Hmm?
Okay.
Wait, did you?
No. There's no birds on.
No Bard's on. Okay, no Bard's. Never mind.
I thought I could do a thing.
It's all fine. 22, 31, 30. All right. AC 45.
That hits.
2d8 plus 5 plus 7.
You donk it off his huge forehead.
Gotcha. I think that's okay, power attack on that. Oh no, yeah, plus 2 plus 46. There we go. So that's not. Oh, look at the 1 on the damage roll. 33 damage.
Okay, he's annoyed at that.
And I've got the platinum great sword in the other hand.
Okay.
Sword in one hand. Come on. Come on then.
The dwarf morgues are all dead. Widget
You just wait till I get non-fatigued to kick your ass.
just cowering in his invisibility.
He was like, oh, this is suddenly a big thing. Look at that then. Widget is
Ready to spell magic.
hate the spell magic. That's not how this works at all. Widget, I think, is going to start on cleaning up Method Patrol.
Okay.
There's one right next to you.
He's going to go here,
Fly up there.
fly up there, and whack. There, hopefully 2 of them. He's hoping he can kill them in one swing.
What's Cog doing in his turn? You're up after.
Go attack the beholder.
Three,
Big cleric.
24, 25.
This time adding my bane.
What's the AC of the methods?
17.
Oh, never mind. Okay, they're hit. How many hit points do they have?
30.
Okay. 1d8 plus 11 plus 2 plus 3 plus 2 plus 14. 32 on the first one. I auto destroy them.
Destroy it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Two. I do 1d8 plus 30.
And you're visible.
I'm visible now.
The Door of Ghouls. There are a couple of them. They're going to spend.
Cog? You said?
Oh, yeah, Cog, sorry.
Okay. So how many of these things can I reach? If I. Okay, I can't. Oh, right.
They've all kind of like.
I'm moving my mouse and I'm looking
Yeah.
for it over here. It's not working.
You can go run on the hamster wheel.
So Cog wants to. Yeah, I want to dimension hop here,
Okay.
and then dimension hop here.
Okay.
Can I reach? How many can I reach from there?
So you could reach that one and that one and that one and that one
Okay.
and that one for an AOO.
And then I
Because
was
there's-
actually I wanted to hop behind this guy.
Okay.
So I can reach 1, 2, 3, 4. You said.
Yep.
So 2 attacks. And a hop.
Okay. He starts choking.
So yeah, there was one of them. One of them was here, and one of them was here.
Yeah, up on the top of the wheel.
Yeah, and then they collect back here. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4 attacks. Are these things considered undead?
Yep.
Okay, I should have been adding ones.
So is the Gluttonous Chief.
You rolled a 1 on your
Yeah.
check. Which one?
3.
Cash on your check.
How do you-
How
There is
much
AC?
you feel?
What cast level check?
Was there AC mark?
Oh, no.
It was, yeah.
What's our AC mark?
17.
Oh, okay.
They're little bags, little target practices.
Okay, so they all hit. I do plus 29.
Okay,
so
so
they
you
destroy.
destroy 4 of them.
I get behind the chief and he's striking with another attack.
It's flurry, move, key for extra attack. Yep,
Yeah.
that makes sense.
So 24, 14. I
AC
don't know.
36.
I can't even hit it, but
I kind of shifts it sideways.
I'm waiting for Brennos. Like, yeah. yeah.
You don't look very tasty.
Come on, you know what your meal is.
All right, the Dwarven Ghouls that didn't spend their mythic points yet send out 2 pulses. Slake is immune to paralysis, and Agony's got a bunch of bonuses versus paralysis, so I think they're going to be okay.
Well, don't look Agony's die rolls in the mouth because.
Yep. So Good Hope, his bonus against paralysis, he's got a total of +6 against poison, paralysis, sleep. So these are will saves though. 18, 20 with Good Hope. So 2 at 1d20 plus 20. He makes both saves.
Oh, boy.
Then they move in, stepping in, and they attack Slake because they don't know any better. It's basically d20s. 20s to
Repent, ghouls.
two of them miss critically.
Did they both roll ones?
Yep.
That's unfortunate for them.
Take 1 point of strength bleed, but they don't take ability damage, and the other one takes pulled muscle. You take 1d4 points of strength damage, so they don't take ability damage. So they're like hitting their limbs until they're breaking their hands, but Slake is They're undead, and it's just really hard. So those are the dwarf ghouls. A couple of them left. The hungry swimmer. Line up. So we can have a look. Peeks around the corner.
This is the thing. You give him a fun voice, and he's got a token that is somewhat. I wouldn't mind our ghoul friend. I should mind our ghoul, our morgue friend. It's even worse than a ghoul. It's like
He's
a morgue.
likable. He's likable.
Sonny and Mistress. Sonny, blazing with the light of anti-undead.
Oh, you wacky undead
Oh,
cannibal,
you. Cannibal, you. Oh, it's so fun.
Such a scamp.
So, Sonny is going to reposition himself
Okay.
such that he can zip a line through this skull and into the Gluttonous Chief.
So you fly up behind
Yeah.
that skull, and you're going to angle it down.
Yep.
Okay.
Is the Gluttonous Chief perhaps?
No, he's not a vampire.
No, but not necessarily vampire. But of the many undeads that are particularly vulnerable to something,
No, he's just a ghoul.
where he just explodes.
You can go out in the daylight. Method as well.
He tends.
43 damage. DC 26 reflex save.
Okay, so the method explodes.
Bye bye. The light of Volcanica.
Little
DC
things,
36.
little burning skulls that go down the ground, and then the gluttonous.
Yeah, but he might be easier to hit if he goes blind here in a second. He looks
Reflex
really fat. Reflex save. He doesn't look reflexy. I don't know. His belly button has a mouth.
18 on the save.
You're blind.
Blind.
Assuming he's capable of being blind.
Yep. So 43 damage, 76, and he's blind.
The light in my eyes! The light in my eyes!
Light of Volcanica!
Yeah.
I'm going to be quiet now so he can't find me. I am Dumathoin.
All right, Eamon.
Eamon is going to.
Channel a bunch more, I guess.
Oh, it's just sitting there.
Eamon is going to challenge the chief.
Okay.
I hear you! Get into my mouth!
And he will kind of oblige. She'll make a little room for Amadeus.
You have range? Reach? Teach? You have reach?
He does not reach.
Simple spell like teach.
AC 44.
Yep, yeah, that hits.
Right.
Brickhammer, where are you?
Yeah, bring the Brickhammers here.
That should actually be 41. I
Still
put
hits.
in parts on that's
Yeah.
not up. Plus.
Stabbing the big putrid balloon creature.
Plus is. Plus that, so 30, because he's jumped. 38 points of damage.
Oh boy.
And everyone gets a +3 to hit him now.
Oh, the green putrid sludge that's coming out of his wounds suggests that he's going to break open in a really putrid way if you defeat him. If and when? When? Amadeus?
Amadeus is gonna get in there.
I think you probably know that paralysis. What? You know the word I'm trying to say.
Paralyzing.
Paralyzing.
Wow.
Yeah.
You can't. Thank you.
Gonna move. It's hasted. So he'll attack. And then grapple. No. Yeah.
You guys have life bubble up, right?
I'm just
Yeah.
gonna-
There's a life bubble. Yeah, life bubble was cast. So people tried it on the tokens.
Yeah. I thought it was my token. 50 for the grapple check.
It's not on Amadeus's.
On the other guys.
50 for the grapple?
Yeah.
Okay, he's grappled.
Cast spells now.
I know he doesn't have to. He's just gonna just channel negative energy till he's out.
It'll be a paralysis into the channels or
Doesn't he
3
need his
channels.
holy symbol?
50.
Not the channel.
Not the channel?
So this guy was like, oh, he's got 40 CMD. You grab, oh, he's gross.
It's-
Amadeus has life bubble or doesn't?
Yes, yeah, I've
Okay,
already got like.
Okay, all right. So you can't smell how putrid he is. He does have an aura of stench. Like his leaking
Smelly
wounds is really, really smelly. Slake hears the words Brickhammer. He's going to drop into his belay style and just absolutely destroy these ghouls. He has to overrun them, and then basically they die.
Maybe he just keeps moving. He can just keep going past them, right?
Yep. So the overrun, while raging mutagen, he's at plus 38 damage. No, sorry. Plus 30. Plus 46 damage. Plus Bard Song. No Bard Song yet?
No, that's not.
Okay. So he walks through them, ripping through them as he's walking. And then continues his movement to there. Guess he's going to go around here.
Fucking Brickhammer's here!
Hi.
He comes around.
What the fuck?
Look how what magic does to you!
I saw the Brickhammer!
Thogram.
Thogram realizes negative channel is gonna happen.
Shoot him out of the.
Yep.
Reload the rifle.
Okay. Fire at the chief, who's blind and grappled.
Have an event then.
It's a vital strike. Wait, hold on. Move.
You've had your last snack, glutton.
Okay, vital strike.
Yeah, we got our haste spell.
11. Yeah, he's going to 11 plus. Yeah, the 30 something to hit. D12
Hit.
plus 13. Bard Song is not up yet, right?
Just this putrid green slime.
He's failing at Barty.
It's been hard bar bit.
23 damage.
Yeah, there's putrid green slime just pouring out of the wound, the gunshot wound. Agony. Let's fly over. $60 with haste. He was over there. His haste is still up. All right, this thing looks hard to hit. So Agony is going to use his spell.
He has a plus 3 to hit because of aiming.
Yep.
Even Fred's +3, it's blind. And
Oh, right.
Grappled
It's
and
grappled.
flanked.
Okay, we'll just take our 3 attacks. So Agony has. He put a +3 on his weapon. 1 and Good Hope. AC 37. AC 22. Let's see, this creature has AC of 36, and he's blind.
Blind, grappled,
How much
flanked.
of this is Dex? It loses 5 off its Dex. 30. So it's AC 31. And then grappled would be losing
Right.
it.
4.
Well, no, but I think it's a dex penalty, so it's like that won't stack. It's
Okay.
a 4 dex penalty, but it doesn't stack with his.
Flanked.
Yeah, so
It's
he,
supposed to hit.
so 22, I think it still misses that second one,
Yeah, I rolled a 3.
but it hits on the third one.
No, it's 2 hits.
Let's roll it together. He doesn't have DR. So 2d10 plus 27 plus 27 plus 4. 74 damage on the 2 hits.
Nice.
4 is 141, and 70 is 211. Yeah, it's in single-digit hit points. It's leaking. Its head is all kind of crushed in.
Now it gets to go fuck.
I'm just going to make a big old mess here in a second. Channel, quicken channel, mythic action, quicken channel, or something nonsense like that.
Just out of range.
Fuck.
It uses all of its remaining channels to just burn everyone around it. It doesn't think defensively. It could just use a bunch of its channels to heal itself, but instead it wants to kill. It does 76 plus 7 on its channels because it has the power. So that does 34, 31, and 31 damage.
That's 100 damage.
DC 25 is save for half.
Brennos has death ward up right now.
Death ward, so he's immune to this damage.
Yep.
Slake doesn't take this kind of damage. Agony. These are will saves.
We'll see. These trunks.
No.
It's not poison or paralysis.
Good hope, and are we within 30 feet of Cog? So
Another plus
Yeah,
three.
it's
One.
plus 1 because there's no parts on. Parts on
Oh,
the
right.
ring.
So it's plus 1.
okay, so 3 at 1d20 plus 15. Fails makes it. That's interesting.
That's nice.
Poor Eamon's gonna try. Yes.
Go on, honeymoon.
Will saves. Not his specialty.
34.
23, 19, and 29.
That's not bad.
So he
Made
took
one.
64 damage, but he had 16 temps, so 50, he's got 48 damage.
So 34, 31, and 50.
19.
What are you doing?
He's hurt.
He needs a band-aid. And maybe a cold compress.
What was it?
Barnabus just out of reach.
Barnabus is doing that loaded by that.
How many?
Saves? 3?
Not say, sorry. What's the DC?
25?
Oh, Cog makes them.
Okay,
take
so-
half.
That up a second.
So you take
No, it's still half. He'll activate his
17, 15, and 15. So
That's work.
47.
22.
Oh, I'll do the death
Oh, you
ward.
do the Death Ward?
Yeah.
I guess Agony had his Death Ward 2. He has the delay consumption Death Ward immediate. So yeah, the second he took damage.
That's what Brennos did.
Yeah.
This is a day where
DC 25?
Yeah, you don't know. You don't want. You can't. This is too much. It costs too much.
17, 15.
We'll use the power that we had. Now, delayed consumption means that it's going
Immediate
off,
action.
which means...
It's gonna last.
when
for.
you cast it when you put it in. It's
Oh,
like
got
you-
it. It's like when you drank it, okay? It's not like you're activating it? Fine.
Because it's running. The magic's already
How did Amadeus fare?
I failed one of them. He's got 63.
Okay, and Eamon's hurt.
Even I'm checking to see if he's still standing, to be honest.
Whew.
He had
90.
He had, so he's at
6, 7.
66. 97, 112. He's got. I don't think he's dead. No, he's got 149 hit points. That's right.
Oh damn! Okay, yeah, it's like one of my
He's a
characters.
beastie. Yeah, he's got 18 con. So
And Cog, you used your delayed consumption?
Use
Okay.
that up.
112 damage.
Okay, and Thogram and Barnabus just managed to
Thogra's
toodle
like,
out of the
"Ah,
reach.
I was there last round. Fuck this. Walked out.
Not my bad.
All right, it doesn't have any actions left because it used its item to move the move and then did its 3 actions.
Would you like to parley?
You can't see that. Yeah, there's politics.
He's trying to jump up from behind the curtain.
Fire spirits.
Oh crap!
How you doing, bud? Get the fuck over you, little piece of shit. He's kind of doing the look at me, I'm helping thing. He's like nowhere near the violence. Although there's spell failure happening. Yeah.
Okay, fail and fail.
Oh, good.
You kind of want them to hit.
Main table, different table. So main table, 75. I close that.
I wish we had
The spell functions normally.
Wow, you're lucky.
AC 14 touch.
Misses and might not even pop an image.
You also have
He does not.
fires. You don't have
Okay.
fire resist?
Nope. Here's in the other group. Touch. That misses but does pop an image.
Okay. A stream of hundreds of butterflies pours forth, blinding everyone in a 25-foot radius. As they're flapping around, you make a reflex save, DC 16 to negate.
The fuck is going on? If it rolls a natural one and I'm not using any powers, I'll just be blinded with butterflies.
Okay.
By butterflies. That's fine.
This is the most pleasant I've had in here.
Beautiful, multicolored,
It's-
like blue butterflies.
Oh, this isn't bad. It could be worse.
Iridescent pink designs in the butterflies, leaving all sorts of like powder on you, and they're like big. They're kind of
Where you
flapping.
suddenly find out they're flesh-eating butterflies.
Did you get glitter dusted? Basically, is that what they like? Is this going to
It's just everyone in here is blinded by all these butterflies.
butterflies?
Yeah.
Okay, because it's going to be funny. It's going to turn something visible if it's glitter. It'll be funny.
All right, so I'm just going to put B and B beside widget. B and B. Much better than the permanent blindness. Well, no, this guy's.
He's permanently blind.
Oh, okay.
Well, he was blind. He'll have been blind for about 12 seconds.
Barnabas.
The rest of his life.
Barnabas.
No, sorry, that was the glutton went. The fire methods, not Barnabas. Yeah, Barnabas. Your turn.
He will magic missile the Gluttonous Chief.
Okay.
He will make his roll.
Okay. Concentrate.
DC 16.
Concentrate.
Make it.
Okay. Why is it a plus 13?
This is a 13th level character.
Cast roll.
You guys are 13th?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, because Agony is 2 levels of dragon. That's why. Oh, my God. Oh, he's always 11. He's like casting 11. Yeah.
Alright. 18
That's more hit
points
points
of
here. 18 points of damage. Okay, so your magic missiles cause the thing to explode. Its ick is everywhere.
And he does this thing with his cane, like, yes.
I just bent the cane.
Just horrible ick all over the place. If it wasn't for your life bubbles, you'd be like making saves and
Get up.
My temple now.
bunch of coiled, taut guts kind of like land at Brennos' feet.
You
Like,
see that?
the-
I can fucking cheat too.
the 5 of you are just covered in gore.
I was like,
I would expect you to clean yourself up before you touch any of my belongings.
I don't want to spoil the fun and games and stuff, but I got butterflies in my eyes.
The
what are
butterflies
you doing over there?
the butterflies are kind of like burning up into light as they're dissipating.
One of the acid trips.
We're done. That was 2.5 rounds of combat.
Well, there's two
There's
things
two of those
left.
things.
Oh yeah, there's 2 little fuckers. Brennos. Yeah.
Ah,
Well, yeah. Brennos, Widget, Cog, Sunny all go before it does.
Right, so Brennos chucks his hammer.
chucks his hammer, badly injures one, or destroys it.
Destroys one.
Okay,
Legit flies over and smacks with him.
But Widget's blind. I don't know how long Widget's blind for.
2 rounds.
So
So
Widget turns himself invisible.
and then Cog goes running back and
You can yeah.
launches himself off the bellows.
Upside down, flipping sideways.
Sure, you flip sideways and
Rolls a 1, falls on his head, cracks it.
tags one of the little undead things. You land in a pose. We just you didn't see any of it. You just felt a whoosh go by you.
If 4 of you go around the cannon for 1 round, I can reload it. Please help me. Basically, it's guaranteed 90 damage in a round.
Okay,
That's fair.
so Sunny is going to escort Eamon to the circle where we have a stable magic
Back here.
to go apply some healing.
Okay.
Let's put the things back in. Let's everyone healing time, everyone. Everyone.
We need to press forward. It's like
No, we need to do some healing.
do you want me to cast spell magic here?
You can do
Yeah.
that.
Okay, Agony will attempt to cast a spell magic.
So he's going way outside the spell magic zone until it gets cast.
Yeah,
To try to calm the shits of the wild magic.
Brennos, after yelling the cheatiest, nastiest, dirtiest victory, it is my temple now. Will help reload the stupid cannon.
as will Amadeus.
Okay. DC is 18. He gets a 28. So there's a dispel magic zone that will normalize the wild magic for a short period of time.
Are you channeling? Or...
What do you mean channeling?
There you go.
What kind of bullshit cleric do you think I am?
channeling.
I think it works.
Where?
He's not that kind of
Not
cleric.
very good at this. Sunny is, I think, going to use a heal spell on Eamon.
Well, actually, if you want to keep your spell, you can use the cloak. Fully heal him.
How does it work?
He has to touch it.
Right? Okay. You touch the cloak. What does the cloak do? I don't even know.
Heal on my life.
Cast heal on.
Oh,
Okay, so Eamon goes and clutches the edge of the cloak and basically activates the heal spell.
okay.
And I think it's minimum level, or
It's let me read the thing.
Minimum, so like 110 healing. So
Caster level 11, 110 points.
Okay, so we've got 2 damage. I think in the
right. Now, who else is hurt? Because then Sunny will focus on them.
Amadeus got 63 damage. Barnabus has 50.
Cog has 1. He's pretty fucked up.
Brennos seems to be okay.
Shut your face.
Thogman's got damage.
Barnabus, yeah, you can.
Every fight.
I was very cautious, and then this guy comes on and went, hello.
So Sunny's going to cast.
Are you very cautious when you're standing in the crossroads of 2 rooms where you don't know what's behind them? No, that's not cautious.
So Sunny's going to cast 2 5th circle cleric spells.
This guy's cautious.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's coming forward.
So 2d8 plus 26.
He rides the wheel up because it's funny.
38 healing to everyone in the area.
Okay, when he sees positive energy, he stops.
That was done through Cure Light Wounds math.
Nice.
He goes over to the ashes and starts sifting through. He's collecting up what look like these really tough heart
Those
bits.
are yours. Come here. Wait till we're done.
They all beat as one.
Yeah, they're going to be a little bit different once we stick some day for them.
Oh, you know about the Pharaoh, do you?
He looks nervous.
Alright, so here's the thing. Remember that comment about untowards?
Yes.
Picking up those hearts would be untowards.
I'll gather them up for you. They are connected to his heart. Reach into his lard and you'll get it.
Detect magic on this thing. Knows what it's been carrying around.
You're gonna cast spells, look for magic.
Well, if you
Within the
Yeah,
In that zone,
yeah.
sure.
Yes.
I think everybody should be overwhelmed by this. People, but
Everyone has 18 damage. Hold on. Who else has damage?
Amadeus still has damage.
Okay, let Cog deal with some of this. I have a wand. I can help with this.
we want to go quickly,
Okay, Cog has a wand. Let me try to
as in we have spells running that we actually want to use.
cure moderate wounds. One on you, one on Thogram. 2d8 plus 3.
Brennos will go take the heart out of the lard.
Okay. Oh yeah, there's still something moving in there, and this massive black heart oozing this green liquid, and you have a look over at the hungry swimmer. He collected up
You can look for you.
He collected up some of the hearts, and they're all beating in unison.
Okay, so it's been two. It's been how many rounds are you spending? Cog's taken 2 rounds.
Yeah.
Sunny has used 2 rounds.
He puts them in a little pile, and backs away from them,
So put one into
just clutching onto the corner of the wall and just
I
laughing.
think they go in Barnabas's. Does this big one blood fit in Barnabas's hat?
Oh, the heart of an ogre is about the size of a watermelon.
Just a fit in my hat.
You can squish it in there. Makes the hat kind of gross on the edges.
Vestige.
Yeah, okay, so you get the ghoul juice off of it.
Okay, Brennos will put them into Barnabas's hat,
Okay.
and then put the hat on Barnabas's head.
So you guys are basically fully healed.
So you didn't prestidigitate.
You will pay for that.
Okay. Brennos, out of the corner of your eye, subtract 3 law points. As somebody was watching you for a brief moment, at the corner of your eye, you saw a dwarf with like really, really heavy leaden shoes and with a master's whip, like angrily looking in your direction. But when you look to see if he was there, it's just the altar of Ludicr. You're pretty sure Ludicr just took note of you.
Okay, I'm going to turn.
As in gods see through their altars, and
You just gave a giant FU to me.
you just gave giant FU to a 13th level cleric mythic ghoul, and the god was curious about what happened.
I'm going to rip off his nipple holy symbol,
Okay,
and I'm going to walk over to the altar.
okay. So when you enter I'm going to draw in black the unhollow area.
The he was fighting just outside the unhollow.
Uh-oh.
Sort of like 100-foot square that way. So you step into unholy ground. And the benefit would be a prayer to evil creatures.
Yay! I like this place.
Yeah, it's kind of relaxing here. It's like the corpses.
Brennos will.
Oh, this. Yes, there's a empty slab of stone. You get the feeling it's like some oppressive magnetic stone. You can see bits of broken weapons kind of clinging to it, like it's a giant big block of, I don't know, what is it, just magnetic ore, or like what is a magnet made of? What's the actual element?
Isn't it like an iron matrix?
It's magnetite.
Magnetite. Okay, it's a giant block of magnetite. It has a couple of holy symbols, like made of metal, that just are sticking to it, like horrible chalice that is also just sort of sticking to the side of it. It's almost like they're showing the magic of Ludicr. And then there's this horrible feasting room, stone tables where all manner of creatures look like they've been dined upon, just in the view of the altar of Ludicr. You can see a little bit further. There are some dim reflections that lead to a great cavern.
Quick time out.
Yep.
How many Dayfrill ingots are there?
It looks like they might be smelting down or preparing the Dayfrill ingots.
How much of it is here? Pretend. Enough for a cannon, I say.
How much does a cannon weigh?
10,000 pounds.
6,000 pounds, kind of thing.
I think so. Yeah. We wrote this.
Weighs a lot.
There are 3d6 pounds of Dayfrill in this pile.
3d6 pounds?
Yep. You may roll because you're looking for it. You're the one who asked.
8 pounds of Dayfrill.
You failure! All that needs.
Wow.
The Great Cavern is this horrible ghoul-fed room.
Reality, they substitute bio.
Just maybe they captured some of the Brickhammers and ate them because there are some recent victims here.
We could have given them up.
You can tell that you're in Ludicr's temple, and you called out to a good deity today. Ludicr is an evil deity, and you know that your presence here is an affront to this altar.
Okay. I am gonna take his holy symbol.
Yep.
I'm gonna smack it onto the. I'm gonna stick it to the table.
Okay, with this oppressive thud, it just sort of.
This hall was a hall of gluttony and feasting.
Yep.
I'm going to pull out a amulet. The amulet of animal fury. The item that I've got in my bag to be crafted into an item for me, which is grants animal fury rage power, which gives you a bite attack.
Okay.
I'm going to place it on the altar. I will then, in the dwarvish words that are dark and of the Darrow, tell him that I will return for this. Leave it there. Walk out of the room. This place gross. This aura sucks.
Okay. And you hear, it will be waiting. And in the distant sound of wherever that voice came from, you can hear weird little whistles and people crying out in battle and gunfire and artillery.
They're having their trench warfare. The trenches.
Yeah! Wait till we have our god killer weapons.
Brennos will leave the unhollow
Okay.
and
Ludicr's you think you appeased him by leaving that item behind and saying that you would be back.
if you thought my uncle was bad.
So 8 pounds of Dayfrill ingots.
Yeah, it's like Thogram's going.
All right, so
What about the forge?
this is the,
Like a trinket.
that forge can forge Daythrill, I think, but we should get moving.
Slake sticks his head kind of like in the forge, almost like he's not afraid of the heat from the fires. Looks like they were still just heating it up. No metal in there.
We can come back to. We've got spells running. Let's hop to it.
Doesn't care.
How many seconds are left on my sunbeam?
What is it? Rounds per level?
Yes, I had 10 rounds. I think it's gone.
Yeah, I think your rounds per level are gone. The haste has gone down at this point,
Oh.
and you guys have waited for
The Brennos went and did
Brennos and
yeah.
Thogrum
healing each other and flying
There's
around.
3 rounds of healing.
Yep.
Thogrum's
The
gonna
minutes per
shrink.
level from the original fight are also down.
Brennos did at least a minute and a half of edgelording. So.
Yeah.
So Thogrum's gonna shrink the.
But the minutes per level that went into this fight are still going.
I'm just gonna shrink this cannon
Okay,
again.
because you're creating little beachheads of stable magic, which,
Yeah,
is,
that's
which is a
good.
neat tactic. Yeah, you saw other places to go, but the filth of these ghouls just filled this entire place and kind of trailed off into the surrounding.
So, are there dwarf tracks?
Well, the ghouls kind of have the run of this place, and they came out and helped, like with manual labor occasionally with the beholder. So there are like ghoul tracks everywhere. But you're looking for the dwarf tracks.
dwarves.
Okay, so you're hunting around while
No, I'm
Brennos.
just going to ask what's his face.
Oh,
Where are the Brickhammers? Which way? Point.
They spend a lot of time, the Forge of Spells in the wizard quarters.
he points just basically down that way.
All right, well, this is where we're going. It's like, you want to take the lead?
Gladly.
What about the hearts?
We're going to keep them, and we're going to deal with them later. Combat, fighting. This is what we're doing now. Let's go.
All right, Thogrum, there's enough space in his thing left for the hearts.
Am I going to be glowing like a fairy the whole time?
So, how many hearts are there?
Congratulations, you're a target.
How many hearts are there?
No, they're already in.
Oh, they're in your hat?
Yeah.
In his
It's
hat.
enough.
Okay,
Yeah.
awesome. He's like, yeah, he's just gonna eat them the moment we turn around.
No, they're in his
Hey.
hat.
Come on.
Okay, we're going to go that way.
Okay, cogs. Yes.
The invisible character, the very bright character, and the character riding a hat. And then everyone else.
Okay, there is a very large cavern that is dominated by buildings that look like they've been carved from the rock that are embedded in the far wall of the cavern. The cavern ceiling has got little flecks of maybe dayfurl or maybe just like quartz crystal, making it look like a starry sky in the cavern with what little light that you're bringing into it. It's actually quite beautiful. There are some cut stairs that lead down to a lower level where you do see a suspicious-looking slab of gray rock that has been added to the front of one of the buildings. And then a number of side passages, one leading south to what is a like heavily fungal area. You can see the spores kind of like glittering throughout the room. And then to the north, you can hear, as loud as it's been so far, the crashing waves of the wave echo. This ocean of titanic magical power, this connection to limbo. You see buildings. So there's three buildings, or at least 3 doors.
Which? Oh, all right, Irani. This is the wizard quarter.
It is the Starry Cavern, yes. The ones right across from closest to you. That is the Forge of Spells.
Shouldn't they be right here then?
I do not keep track of what they do. They sleep in the wizard's quarters to the south. Great archmages have used that as a workshop and a place for respite.
Right.
The Forge of Spells has all sorts of things that we do not understand, but we know not to meddle with. And we eat those that do.
How many hit points does the swimmer have?
He's
Hurt bad.
He's really hurt bad. He was a little bit tougher than the other morgues, so
He's got 150. His token says 154. He's bloodied, but not super
no,
bloody.
he's at 95 damage.
154 total. Hit
Oh, I
points.
see. Yeah, okay.
Uh,
He's bloody.
He's around beating for one of the melee guys.
Well,
Yeah, and he's been keeping his distance.
He's realized what he's messing with.
if you're polite, I can help fix you later.
I will fix on my own. Just give me time.
He looks wary of casting.
Especially in here.
Yeah.
Mm. Mm.
You haven't seen him cast spells, so
So Barnabus is going to use his clairvoyance power
okay.
to look into the building right across. Like here.
Okay. Does clairvoyance bust through
You do not
Mage's private sanctum?
probably not.
Okay, so there's a black void beyond there.
Well, I can't see in there, so I'm guessing they're in there.
Teleport.
Ha! It's a spell forge.
All right, then we just charge down the doors.
They're right there.
Yeah, we've got to keep in mind the Rock Seeker's going to be in there. Hostages, things. So I'm thinking, Widget, you.
It's like starting to hulk up.
Widget, would you mind remaining invisible?
He's-
Finding Mr. Rock Seeker, getting him out safely. Thank you, much appreciated. All right, everyone, this is a vengeance thing, so let's not screw this up by the numbers. We all know how it works. So.
Slake is flashing his green like light.
Let the mayhem begin.
All right, so what's the group doing?
That's his bard song.
Okay.
Brennos is going to take a step back, cast another divine favor, and then go
Okay.
up. It's like,
Yeah, Slake's moving to the door.
yeah, he's
Amadeus
doing
is
what-
in on this action.
Okay. Slake is going to try to basically charge through the door.
He's Juggernaut. Oh, I'm Juggernaut.
Doors and breaking something.
Breaking objects.
Yeah, breaking objects. Damaging objects. There we go.
I'm the Juggernaut. Disagreeable lady. Person of great value with I apparently have a disagreement.
So breaking down iron doors 25. This is a stone door. It doesn't quite have that, but it is not meant to be broken down. This is a mythical location where people want to be left on their own. There is an adjustment for hold portal and arcane lock. So I'm going to say this is 10 higher. So the DC would be 36 to break down the door. Just in one go.
You can.
Oh.
Can we aid him, like push him through?
You can't. The strong people can aid him.
Brennos can aid.
Yep.
Amadeus will aid. He can reach.
Okay. So you guys are all like and helping him bust down the door. Okay, Slake charging. So raging mutagen. Slake has a plus 12, 14, 16. When Slake charges, he gets a +3 bonus, so that's 19. And then the bonus from his class to bust things is it's part of his Juggernaut class is plus his level in that prestige class, so another 2. What did we stop at? 21. And then an aid from Amadeus and an aid from Brennos brings us to 23, 25.
So, good hope.
Good hope, which he did accidentally accept, is 27.
Bard song.
Part time doesn't help with ability check.
No.
Yeah.
If
He
Brennos-
rolls a 19, gets a 46. The door blasts in. Somehow the stone doors are still on their hinges, but they just go. What I was keeping them open as was broken open. And you are standing in a humble but wondrous workshop.
Wonder where the fog would go. There we go.
With this really small, like, heated forge kind of running, and all sorts of tools and equipment and strange objects along the walls. And there doesn't seem to be anyone there.
Is there signs of something?
Yes.
Yeah.
Next door!
Okay, so you guys are running around a door and trying to get your bearings. What are the rest of you doing up this way?
Oh, well, he busted the door open. Let's go see what we're looking at. Barnabas gonna kind of stand here and keep an eye out, like the rest of the.
Yes. Agony goes and rushes in and lands.
Amy's gonna.
No. Agony is not going to fly. He's going to go, you want to come with me into that other room? Thogram?
Yes.
Okay.
He's using his blunderbuss now.
All right. I'm spending a DM point as Agony teleports you into the room, which is a storage room. But something happens to the two of you when you teleport into the storage room.
Okay. What's the big
Where's your cannon?
It was on me.
It's just in your pocket, or?
Yeah, I was holding it.
Okay, so you're holding it. So when you appear, as you discorporate yourself into molecules and use magic to recorporate yourself in some other area that is a wild magic zone.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, is this gonna be where you combine them and this is Thogany? Sorry.
I don't think they're side by side. I think it's like a dragon head.
Gluttony and Agram. All right, so clink, your hand is stuck. The hand that you're holding your cannon in is stuck in a chest. You took 1d10 points of damage as there's wood in your wrist.
Yep.
And you like, so there's something heavy in the chest that your cannon has stuck to. You've taken 3 damage.
Yep.
Agony somehow got turned around and is stuck in the wall. He's going, what the fuck? He's like trying to bench press the wall to get away from it, and there's something like pulling on his skin as he's doing it.
Wait.
He takes 7 damage.
Cog! You're a healer. Get over here. Cog!
I think there's something going.
Okay.
The wrong people are screaming. Why?
I was expecting to be dwarves, to be honest.
Talk is like looking down at the chest that you landed beside. Like your hand's like right in a box. It's like
we're just gonna like take a look at this door.
it's a stone door. There's this weird magic lock. It's almost like concentric rings of
Okay.
like tumblers.
Use a clairvoyance round.
Okay. This is a secure chamber where you keep the components you make powerful magic items out of. So also like blocked.
So we're just gonna scoot back.
Yep.
And just get the thing. I'm gonna cast a knock on that door from the place where there's no spell failure.
Okay. So is it a castle level check or is it automatic?
I believe it's like a castle level check against the DC of the spell.
Can't open this.
You make a castle level check with a +10 bonus against the DC. So
The DC of the lock.
yeah.
Okay.
38. Yeah, 38. I don't know if Good Hope has this.
Good hope adds to it,
And 40.
which means you got the DC.
So if the door had 2 means of locking it.
Yep. You see the little mage lock kind of spin, and all these symbols line up, and it blazes for a moment, and then the door sweeps open.
Right.
And there's a really curious scene. Like, Thogram can't seem to turn around. He's yelling, and you can see Agony's wing kind of flapping, but like, why is he facing the wall?
Oh,
Quit humping the architecture. Let's go.
we're stuck.
My chest is stuck.
We're stuck. Don't tell Slake. Let's fix it before Slake sees.
Okay, Slake's like, somebody's melting Dayfurl here. Somebody's doing something. Like Slake snapped out of his rage.
Look for dwarf tracks.
Yeah, the dwarf track's in here.
Okay, let's follow them to where the hell they went.
Cog goes.
There's a bunch of dwarf tracks that go basically back and forth.
Okay, well,
Cog goes north to try to.
Some of them leave in other directions, but most of the time they're going like this.
okay. Well, I think that's the best place to check is this door.
Cog's trying to help these guys.
Okay, Cog, who are you helping
He's gonna-
first?
He's gonna whoever looks easiest.
Dude's hand is stuck in a chest, and
Dude's
it's
chest is
it's
stuck in a wall.
fused, and Agony seems to like every time Agony pulls, it's like he's pulling off his scales as he's trying to get off the wall. You do see with Agony that there's something tied around an amulet, like there's something like an amulet or a string that is now attached to his, like something's attached to his breast scale.
Okay.
And Agony's now growling, roaring almost like a dragon. Like he seems to be having a fit. Thorgrim's also panicking because he can't lift his cannon out.
There's an adamantine.
You want me to smash the fucking box?
Yeah, that'll help me. But there's an adamantine file in my pocket. Grab it and you can help Agony.
Very disappointed, Jeff.
Cog's gonna take the adamantine
Okay.
file and start taking away.
It seems
the
like we
wall.
got a group that's slightly distracted while the other ones are continuing.
Yep. All right. So the guys that are continuing. So you're trying to figure out a way out. What are these guys doing?
I think they're following the tracks.
Yep.
Revenge request.
Doors open. So, well, friend.
Which it's going to smash the box that Thogrim's hand is stuck in.
Okay.
Certain he's playing strong enough to smash a box.
Give me a second. I need to pull a token from another map. I forgot to move him.
You want me to wild magic disintegrate at your at you?
No! He's twiddling a rifle with one hand.
All right. So there's none of you are really cast Barnabus kind of cast. So give me a spellcraft check.
Sure. Sunny's a caster.
Oh, Sunny's. Yeah, give me spellcraft checks.
Sunny's riding the.
The DC would be, you didn't see the spellcaster 25.
Oh, I make it.
Somebody has erected a wall of stone in front of something against the stone building. That's
not
this,
supposed
that's
to be
this
hit.
light gray.
Oh shit!
It's recent. We can knock it down.
Yeah, by all means.
It'll announce that we're here, says Eamon.
They fucking know.
Uh,
Do you want to
we could use,
dimension door through?
do we want another space here of safe magic, and then I put make a hole through?
Yeah, let's do that. All right then.
Okay. We will. Sunny will use his spell magic.
Okay, to create a safe zone.
Create a safe zone
At what point? Just that point?
right here,
Okay.
so that we can sit on this side of the door
Yes.
and throw spells.
Further back if you can.
A little bit further back, yeah.
There we go.
There we go.
Look at you guys using tactics.
That's 20, 33.
No problem. Magic is your
Magic is
your tool, druid.
Okay, I cast my, and then I will cast a pass wall.
Okay. I need to read a spell.
I'd love to see a symbol go F yourself. I'm pretty certain. Did you never attempt exploding reeds? Oh no, I did. Ah!
Okay. Books. Supposed to be 5th level. All right, cast pass wall. You breach the stone wall and the stone doors behind it with your pass wall, revealing a humble chamber. Dust, ash, walls blackened by fire, heaps of debris beneath in this room. Looks like it's been long ago, mostly immolated by some destructive blast. The furnishings and tables, chairs, bookshelves, and beds are charred or splintered. Otherwise, they are preserved. There's a scorched iron chest that sits at one of the feet of the beds. It looks like it was recently opened, and there is a faint shimmering area of a wall about 4 feet wide and 8 feet tall, right about here. There are all sorts of tracks. It looks like some of the dwarf tracks went through the soot and played around with the chest. They went throughout the room, and most of the tracks, according to Barnabus and Amadeus, lead up to this shimmering space.
What is the shimmering space?
You guys are standing.
Well, Sunny is looking.
Yep.
Yeah.
There's a pass wall. Let me just put some sort of magic thing going. Pass wall's here. All right.
Does it be really funky to trap so that it looks like a gate, but it's actually just a prismatic wall?
Give me a spellcraft check. The DC of this one is 27.
Made it.
No, 15 plus double spell level is normally the formula, right?
Mhm.
So this is 20 plus double spell level, so 34 is the DC.
Made it.
Okay, it is.
Brainiac.
I like that.
You look at each other and go in unison, Mage's Magnificent Mansion. It is the opening portal of a Mage's Magnificent Mansion. You know that when the spell is cast, you designate who can come to and fro from the mansion that's within.
I'm pretty certain we don't want that here anymore.
No, I can go.
Oh, it's just line up. Just line up.
They might be resting or going about their business in a mansion somewhere. Waiting for forges to get heated up so that they could do a thing.
We're dispelling their mansion.
Are the melee guys gonna maybe?
Are you waiting for the other crew to
Line
catch
up
up,
for-
or are you?
Yeah, we can wait for the other crew to.
Okay. Anyone paying attention to the front door would be able to see you guys standing there.
Invisibility.
No.
Like, they wouldn't be able to see you, I guess, like standing over there, but they'd see that the front door is breached.
How do I? Sunny is going to ask. Sunny's going to. Oh, we could just spell the pass wall.
Can you cast it again?
Of course, again.
Okay, and dispel it.
You know what? That's a good idea. We're going to leave.
Get on the get
And
through.
we'll dismiss the pass wall, and then when they're over here, we'll recast it.
Okay. Okay, so you peek in
So
the off chance somebody is like, "Huh, who are these guys?" All I'm going to say a 1 in 12 chance. If I will roll a d12. One means that somebody was standing on the other side. You can't quite see them, but they were just like, oh, we got visitors. Okay, so you dismiss the pass wall and have found the camp site of your enemy.
What the fuck? What do you mean they're in fucking there? How does that work? Fucking magic! Fucking magic!
Yes, don't worry, Slate. Sonny's like, maybe since we're not ride Slate for this.
I want to get the spell book for this guy because I want to learn that spell.
So we're going to.
It is such a comfy spell, but it's like if you don't post the guard at the door, you've kind of like turtled you've ostrichized yourself, basically.
You're still exposed.
Yeah.
You do not protect your bucket.
If you don't have a slate.
Oh wait, let's go back to the northern chamber.
Yeah.
So Cog, you managed to kind of pull Agony off, and you pull this like string off, and it looked like something was fused to the wall, but it was still had a string on it. And it looks like it's starting to like grow into Agony's chest. It is a dragon scale that is way bigger than all of other Agony's dragon scales, and it's like fusing and growing into him. The dragon scale has slowly turned while you're looking at it from white to black to green to blue to red and then back to white.
Acknowledge.
Agony's on the ground.
Acknowledge nature. I think nature.
No, Arcana.
Oh, don't know this one. Right, I'll try my best. 27.
The thing is shifting between all of the hues of chromatic dragons. The only creature that you know that embodies all the chromatic dragons
Is
Tiamat.
Tiamat.
Somebody in this mythical place where they craft epic magic items had hanging on the wall
Scale.
a scale of the goddess, which is now growing into Agony with great, agony.
He's trying to make sure that it's not killing him.
Well, he's writhing in pain, but he's not dying.
It's not like growing, like it's not doing damage.
No, it's fusing itself to its skin, his Agony's skin.
Okay, and it's a yeah. So I guess I don't know. Do I roll a heal check for this or
Sure.
49?
You could help by getting Agony's scales out of the way.
I do that.
Okay, so you take a knife and you start cutting Agony's scales out, and the thing, what are you doing? That's what he says, and you're...
A gift from your goddess. Accept it in quiet.
Ugh.
This is a scale of Tiamat.
How did it? I didn't do that on purpose.
No, the gods did.
This is pretty fucked up right here.
Accept it. It's fusing with your scales.
Oh,
Quiet.
it burns.
It will subside.
He goes to scratch at it, and you know that he's just... Yeah, you help it. You think it stops. Once you got Agony's scales out of the way, it settles in, and he now has this really big scale that is slowly starts changing colors.
If anything was to help you contain mythic ability, it would be this Agony.
I can hear things. I don't understand.
You can probably hear me yipping and fucking help me.
Trying to drag his chest around.
Would you smash the chest?
Okay. You smash the chest, and the cannon that he was holding seemed to fuse to a really big ingot of Dayferal.
Cool.
And you can see magic bleeding into the cannon from the whatever Dayferal artifact he had off. Oh, his hand's like a solid nugget along with the nugget, along with the cannon.
So we cutting it off? What are we doing here?
Can I still feel my fingers?
Kinda.
Okay, I'm gonna use a fabricate to get it off my hand.
Okay. What are you building with the day roll mixed in with your cannon? Okay. Initially, give me a spellcraft as you're
Actually,
casting.
I'm not doing it here. I'm gonna go into the area where there's no magic craziness.
Nice. So you're like, wait. Okay. So you go walking
I'm
back.
like, I gotta get this off. Not now. This is over there with safety.
Okay. Agony's kind of on it and looking at it. We're just gonna follow.
Midget's gonna follow,
Okay.
and he's gonna be readying an action to cut off the dude's hand if it looks like it's gonna go way sideways.
All right. Give me a spellcraft check as you've now looked at and played with Dayfurl.
I'm just another doctor. I didn't graduate though. Spellcraft, you say?
How many fabricates do you have prepared? How many could you cast today?
I have just one prepared.
Okay.
You don't have an arcane point.
I don't. Sheets are too long. Okay, here we go. Spellcraft.
You need a hand with that?
Riot. 28.
You start the fabricate spell, and something's not going quite right. And then you come quickly to the conclusion, and this is very rapidly. You're very smart. Like, what's your int?
5 or 6, something like that. Give me a sec. Oh, 7. Sorry.
So 24.
25.
Okay. Yeah, you're very smart at construction. As you're casting the fabricate spell, the metal Dayfurl is not acting. It doesn't look like it could be fabricated.
I need to eat that shit up fast.
Quick thinking. You think maybe if you had a special focus, you might be able to fabricate Dayfurl.
Forge is doing it.
Could be.
They were doing it in the. They said someone was forging Dayfurl in that.
Both of you can give me perception checks because Widget's sitting right beside you.
Yeah.
Something might be vibrating that is on.
And to be perfectly clear, when I was saying you need a hand, I meant you need a fabricate spell.
Yeah.
Because I actually can make weapons. Fuck.
20 perception. 36.
Your tool belt is starting to jiggle while you're casting the fabricate spell on the Dayfurl.
Oh, I've got my Dayfurl. My Dayfurl tools.
You pull out a tool, and you just pick out some random tool. It's this little hammer. Yeah, you also saw them all kind of going, what's making that happen? He pulls it out, and he saves his fabricate spell. You need Dayfurl tools to actually forge Dayfurl. And, Chicken and Egg, who created the first Dayfurl, whatever.
You have to find a piece of natural Dayfurl that looks like a pick.
And you manage to craft a cannon. Give me the craft check for a cannon. Which incorporates bands of magical Dayfurl that you fused with your teleport or your.
All right, this is pretty fucking. Widget would like to aid.
47?
Okay. However, Widget can aid. Widget has weapon crafting, like plus 26 whatever weapon crafting. He also can fabricate if this is a thing that we would do to add or whatever.
So if you want to cast a fabricate to add to this,
I will cast it. I'm just spend a mythic point. I will 5-foot step into the zone where the magic works.
Yeah. Yep.
And then I will cast a fabricate to help out here.
Okay, and you can craft magic arms and armor.
I can craft magic arms and armor, and I'm an excellent craftsman.
I'm using craft siege
In normal world, I'm an expert craftsman. In this world, am I right?
Okay. Not only have you crafted your mythic focus, you have a cannon, and because you got DC 50 and put up with the BS of dying with supreme grace, you have a bonus mythic power whenever you achieve your mythic, and your cannon is a legendary item.
That's awesome. As good as it gets. Oh, my dude.
You need a new token for your cannon. but this cannon appears. For now, we'll use your current one.
Although this cannon may not shrink for a while.
What?
This is what I got for Canon.
Yeah, oh, it's a decent
Look at
thing.
cameras.
Well, it's two ends. Well,
Wait till I get this shot off.
There's 24 rounds.
There's a speed grapper, a pretty cool anime where there was like a guy could like do DC,
Widget.
create demons with his camera.
it's a legendary item that you've taken part in the crafting of. You have left your mark on it.
I put some shadow magic in it.
You decide the method by which the legendary artifact can be destroyed.
Spit.
It has to do something with what you just said to me, which was you put shadow magic in it.
Yep.
So not only did you help him get a free legendary item, which is very powerful, Ahmed,
Yeah.
it has, like most artifacts, some method by which it can be destroyed.
It can only be destroyed by a like limited wish, or like a mage's destruction of shadow cast.
Okay.
From a left-handed, one-eyed elf with half a shaved head
All right.
and green hair.
And a dog.
So you need to mark down that it is vulnerable to destruction by a wish, miracle, or mage's disjunction by a shadow caster.
There ain't that many. That's
Agony also, by the way, now has enough of deific blessing to perform blood theft to also start growing as a mythic character.
happens with that multicolored scale. It's gonna get cold and turn really green. It's like the acid vomit will be everywhere. I gotta say, it's a pretty nice cannon. I don't know what about the other one. This one, it's got a je ne sais quoi to it.
CQ. Incomplete being, are you there?
Yeah. I never respond to incomplete being.
How did you fare against the beholder and the other dangers of this place?
So
Over?
far, not too bad. We're just starting to avenge bitches. Won't be at the beginning.
Excellent. Okay, Cog, you're helping Agony up. Like Agony
Yeah.
doesn't look like he feels very good.
You'll be fine. I had to put away some of your own scales, but well, here they are.
Okay, so he's got a bag of his own scales. Weird.
Very useful for casting, but this is from your deity. A scale from her. Agony, this is your answer for the mythic thing that we're doing. This can control. This can contain it.
I'm hearing weird things. We'll explore later.
Yes. He claps him on the shoulder.
Yes, he looks a little worried.
We'll go with Cog's head. So he's like, "Are you done? We found this bench. And we're kind of just sitting around."
We are done.
And all right, come this way.
Okay, and a bunch of them are like pushing the cannon for some reason.
Oh, it can't be shrunk.
It's a magical item right now.
He's so grim, the slowest adventure ever.
You slow grip.
Amadeus, Amen, give us a hand over here.
So when you build it, I recommend giving it a 30-foot fly speed as its power.
That's the
What is
biggest
it?
issue with it. And and there's a seat. There's a seat on top. Right?
You know, I wouldn't want my balls that close to a thing that does what cannons do.
There'll be cushioning. There'll be cushioning.
So
It's just a saddle, right?
basically, I can tell you right now, it would be able to, if you chose intelligent animate, because that's before fly, it can walk around or move at a speed of 10 on its own.
Yeah.
Next time you level, it can make it fly at 30 feet. At which point, all the travel problems are mostly solved, except for the what is my cannon? Really heavy. Teleporting is a little bit harder, but large creature, I suppose.
Yeah, the construct.
It's also the focus for your mythic power.
Yeah.
You don't want to loot. You don't forget it. Okay, so I was doing that shit. Put it in the closet.
Right. I went on vacation. I'm feeling really naked.
So his hand was integrated into this. What's up with his hand?
There's still some Dayferrol and his cannon metal kind of like
Veiny?
worked into veiny in his hand.
Like a Doctor Doom thing going on?
Yep.
From the-
Yep. Like you could feel the connection with your cannon through your hand.
Cool.
So also losing a hand might be bad.
On top of losing a hand might be bad, it's genuinely
Yeah.
accepted.
You don't want to do that. You don't really want
Oh,
to. That's.
It was your left hand because you're right-handed or left-handed?
I was right-handed. I had my rifle.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So you had your cannon in your offhand. So it's your offhand that
I believe that there's a new cannon. That one's shinier, but they can be.
Right.
Okay, the strong
stair-
the strong
I wonder
guys
how
are
the
like
stairs is going to go.
yeah, the strong guys are like helping push the cannon down the stairs and yeah 6,000 pounds. They can this group can push and pull that cannon.
There we go.
That's cool.
All right. So
Me to the left of them, me to the right of them.
Good people, here is the plan. We have discovered their magnificent mansion, which we will be dispelling. First, we will create a hole through the wall, revealing it. We will dispel it. They will come tumbling out. Widget, you are still responsible for grabbing the Rockseeker.
Understood.
And the rest of you are responsible for stomping the Brickhammers into paste. Oh, wait, I mean, if they're holding weapons and all dangerous.
Do any of us have a pit spell?
A pit? No.
I
I
have a pit spell.
Why don't we put a pit spell and a circular wall of fire and a stinking cloud and a web?
Which pit spell do you have?
Like all the
I've got several pit
control spells.
I want.
Fuck you! I
gotta
crush all your skulls.
I want to try
Then
the
again.
hungry one.
I've got the basic pit and the spike pit.
I want to do the hungry one.
I don't have that one.
I think I can make the hungry one happen.
But it's like a non-standard spell.
Oh, that's right.
I learned. Spend time learning it.
I found a cannon. My tools are not working for some reason. My token tool is not working.
Send the picture to Marty. Just send
Yep.
him a link. It is 5th circle spell.
Thogram has great pit.
Oh, Sunny's got Crate Pit and Crate Spike Pit.
Alright,
Right, so
Spike pit it is.
here's my plan. I'm going to cast telekinesis, and I'm going to catch the Rockseeker as he falls out of the somebody else dispels, and we're pulling him out.
Here.
Yeah, all right. So he doesn't get eaten in the Spike Pit of Doom.
Okay, good.
And we could create a basic pit and have Slake at the bottom of it. Just punching.
Oh, I know it's spelled. Now, all right, now do your things. So who's dispelling?
Right. So I will create the hole.
All right. I want to do a thing once you create the hole.
All right. So I telekinesis to have it, and I can't
The
construct.
gold one?
Yeah.
So I create the hole, and I cast telekinesis. The spelling starts.
The background it was white in Google. It's green.
It's a transparent PNG.
Yeah.
This is going to be fun. It's going to be so much fun.
You're ruining my friendships.
yeah. Slink's yelling. I'm trying to create a cannon real quick. Apparently, we've got an image for it.
We can use this. We can do it later.
What's the casters? Just listen to the screams. It'll be fine. The bones will bubble up to the surface when it's done.
Does it have a name?
I'm thinking of a name right now.
It's gonna have an intelligence score.
Marsha.
Oh.
Cloud. Works too.
Oh.
Blunder.
Mr. Bus.
It's not Rush. I did find a super cool one.
Thogram's cannon.
There's this too, which is cool.
I actually like this one better.
Well, that one's got it. So the problem with the other ones we're looking at is like classical. It's like no, it needs to look fantastical or like
This one.
Okay, you're done now.
Yeah, I'm done.
Close,
Right.
close.
The last one I sent you. That one.
Okay.
Cecil.
Because you could make other cannons. Like your dream is to have
Cannon, like the
like
cannon.
all sorts of simulacra and cannons and yeah.
All right. So my plan
Cannon's
for
got
rock safety
simulacra.
here, so you know, is I'm going to take him.
Well, I guess
and
in
he'll
a
pick
way.
up his- Take him to his mother. He'll pick up pieces,
That's fine.
and then we'll go back to the. What do you mean back down here?
Well, we still have some exploring to do, and you might miss out on some dessert.
I like this.
So
All right.
maybe just bring them away from them.
So it's a. I don't know.
Yeah,
The
for a
item
bit.
is
At least the screaming. Yeah, it's like the screams.
tough bastard.
I'm going to get used to the telekinesis.
Did we see
So there's
this?
Thogram's mighty cannon.
Yes.
Did we nice? Did we collect the magic of the dead?
No.
We didn't. Okay.
No.
That's fine.
Okay, so what's the plan here? I heard a bunch of things.
All right. There's a bunch of things, and then the wizard started going like, "Oh, if we make a pit, we fill with all the horrible things." And then we're assuming Slate is sort of pit.
We're in
Yep.
an area where there's no.
Yeah, we're assuming Slate's going. No, I want to kill.
we're in an area where magic works. Thogram's gonna cast his unseen crew.
Okay.
Looks like we're gonna fight here.
We're basically all right. So the plan
Make your pass roll.
is Sonny will make a pass roll. He will then cast a telekinesis to pull out the dude when he falls. The dispels are happening at that point in time, but the pass roll goes, the pit and whatever other goopy
Goes prior to the dispel.
will be going prior to the spell, exactly. And that will give time. So but the order pass wall goes first, right? So the whole thing starts with pass wall, and then it's like initiative immediately as we go through the.
Okay. I think here's a good time to take pause as you guys make your plan, and we'll do a quick bathroom break. So, as you've found the enemy encampment that was buried so deep in such a dangerous place that they are busy doing something else.
Something horrible is going to pop out of that thing. Something horrible. I love it.
Okay, so good
It's
play.
an
Good,
amalgam of all the Brickhammers. I'm like, oh, that's the horrible things.
They're banging something together with
Makes
metal.
sense.
They're banging something together with metal. And they're currently working with Dayfo.
Yeah.
We don't want to get sucked.
No.
We might get sucked. There's a chance of being sucked here.
Giant needle monster.
All right, good place to push pause. I'm gonna end the recording.